Alright, so I was gonna go chat with the thief Rangaroo. Here he is.
Jorah says you got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
And there he goes. So he is sprinting mighty fast, and I cannot run as fast as him. But I can try to keep up with him. Fortunately, I know exactly where he's going. And he only beat me by a couple of seconds.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining.
So yeah, I'm trying to find out information on the Thieves Guild so I can join the Thieves Guild. And I think this guy is in the guild, so I'm gonna...
I deserve a share of the loot. All right, looks like I have no choice. I'll share half with you.
What? He sounded like me.
All right, give me half then.
Here's your half, and now let me go.
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man.
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Alright, I think I maybe could have pushed him and gotten all 50 of those gold pieces. Lord knows I need it, but I kind of want to stay on good terms with him because I think he is in the Thieves Guild, and now I think he'll say good things to me, or about me, to the leader of the Thieves Guild, which will help me to be able to join them. Okay, what of these quests can I do? A brazen thief. Actually, I might need to reload my save because I might be giving money back to Jorah after all, and if I give him back all 50, then I'm gonna be back to 0 basically. I might need to go push him for all the money.
Don't tell this to anyone. That's an open secret. And it's gonna get even worse. And he works all day too.
About the thief.
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
Now that's typical, isn't it? Someone's got to do the work.
He got away from me.
Interesting.
And what about my gold? Did he get away with it?
These are bad times. These are bad times.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Hey, this isn't 50 gold pieces. Are you trying to steal from me too?
Really, how interesting. These are bad times.
Hey, what about my money?
I'm working
I
on
haven't
it.
seen it with my own
He
eyes.
can't keep anything to himself. Go away, don't tell me
I
that.
don't believe that. Don't tell this to anyone.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Innos be praised.
These are bad times.
There is still justice in the city.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Everybody knows by now.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
Shut up.
If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
These are bad times.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him and get my... try to get all the money that I can out of that. Because I am tight, real tight for cash right now.
These are bad times.
Alright, so let's go repeat this quest.
He had better shut up.
Jorah.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Whoop. Alright, so there he goes. Chase him down.
Really? How interesting.
So while I want to try to take as straight a line as possible to get there. And oh, he beats me by just a couple of steps.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna skip through all this dialogue.
And I did. No, you give me everything.
So you're plundering me. Well, you take the gold then, and now leave me alone.
I should.
What else do you...
Why would I want?
In the city, I could put in a...
Get lost.
Oh,
Alright, so I think I'm good now. I'm confident that turning him into the militia would anger, it would upset the Thieves Guild.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
But
By the explicit order of
they
the
probably don't
Honorable
care
Lord
that
Hagen,
that I took the
following
money,
decree
because
is
if he got
hereby
caught in
enacted.
broad daylight,
Martial
then
law is immediately
he
declared
is
in
not a
all
very good
cities
thief
and
and
regions of the realm.
deserves to lose that money.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Who says things like that?
So now I won't be quite as broke.
Really, how interesting.
About the
That's not
thief.
what my husband
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught?
Tell her a thing from now.
These are bad times.
He got away from.
And what about my
Not what my husband thinks.
You don't say.
Here's the 50.
Inos beep?
That's not what my husband thinks.
What do you know about the Thieves Guild?
Everybody
Right.
knows by
Listen up. You haven't heard anything of what I'm about to tell you from me, capiche? There are
Capiche?
shady characters who frequent the Dockside Inn.
Shut up.
I bet the landlord knows a thing or two. If you're planning to track down the thieves, you should go talk to him. You could act like you're up to something crooked, for example.
Who says
Maybe he'll
things like
fall
that?
for it. But be very careful. These people are not to be trifled with.
Alright, he might have just told me what I already know.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
But I already gave you a valuable hint. That should suffice as reward for you.
And
If
gonna
it's
be
gold you
yours.
want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back.
These are bad times.
Cause
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I've already
Tell
talked
this
to
to
the innkeeper or the tavern keeper down there.
And he works all day too.
That's an open
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort?
And he works
Do you want to direct a
excuse me.
prayer to our Lord Enos, or donate some gold for his
typical,
church?
isn't it? Who says things like that?
I want to get a better camera angle so I can actually see you is what I
That's an
want.
open secret.
I can't
No, I
take
don't
care
want
of
to talk to this
everything for
generic citizen.
Hey, you!
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Alright, so this guy's a fire mage. He is on pilgrimage from the monastery.
I need to talk to the paladins. Can you help me get to them?
That's not what I heard.
You need access to the upper end of town. However, this is allowed only to citizens and the city guard. And of course, to us, magicians of fire.
How can I become a fire magician?
You must join our order as a novice. When you have served for a time, perhaps you will be accepted
bad
into the
times.
ranks of the magicians.
That's what I
However, the path to acceptance is long and full
Now
of
that's
work
typical,
and
isn't
study.
it?
I can't take care of everything for everybody. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
If I hadn't seen it with
Tell me more about the monastery.
We instruct our students in all forms of magic. But the arts of the magicians of fire consist of more than these alone. We are also well versed in the art of alchemy and in the creation of powerful runes. We also make excellent wine.
Yeah, we seemed especially happy about that one.
Believe that.
Where do you come from?
I come from the monastery of the magicians, which lies
That's
in
not
the
what my husband
mountains.
thinks.
We
Not what I
accept
heard.
everyone there who is pure of heart and feels the desire to serve our almighty Lord in us.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Tell me about Inos.
Someone's
Enos,
gotta do the work.
our almighty Lord, is the light and the fire. He chooses humans to be his tool, giving them magic and laws. We act in his name. We administer justice according to his will and preach his word.
That's not what I heard.
And he
What are
works
you
all
doing
day
in
too.
town?
I have discussions with the paladins
gonna get even
and
worse.
support the citizens with my advice and with helpful
Now
words,
that's typical,
particularly in these difficult times.
That's not what we
It is
have
our
anything.
duty to be there for the people and to help the poor.
Everybody knows by
And he almost sounds like the preacher bot from Futurama.
I don't believe that.
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well,
Bad times.
that depends on what percentage you want to give, son.
can't take care of everything really
Let me see how much you brought.
Don't tell me that.
Well, you don't have much, but neither are you poor.
You can't keep it.
10 gold pieces for Innos. We live modestly. I bless you in the
Oh.
name of Innos, for he is light
Can't keep
and
anything to
righteousness.
himself.
That's what I always
I am poor.
So, you are impoverished.
Someone's gotta do
No wonder in these times. Take this gold. It should help you. But you should look for work. Then you will see how quickly gold comes to you. And then you may give to the Church of Innos as she has given to you.
I don't believe that.
Okay, so I think I can continue making donations to him for small amounts at a time, or for certain amounts at a time. And then I can get like free experience. Well, it's not free experience because I'm paying for it, but I can get XP and stat boost, but I obviously don't have enough money to do that.
These are bad.
So, doing all right?
What else do you want? I didn't steal anything else, honest, man.
Honestly,
Okay, I think there's still a couple more folks around here that I need to talk to. And then there's still a part in the lower city that I haven't gone to at all either. And this is Baratok. I already talked to him. Wrangler.
Hey, you! Hey, what's up?
As long as the paladins don't have any new assignments for me, I can have myself a couple of beers here. What more could you ask?
You're working for the paladins?
Well, yeah, I report to them on the situation in the city. At the moment, everything is quiet.
How are things with the orcs?
No reason to worry. We in the city guard and the paladins have everything under control. Go home and let us do our work. We're watching over the town and its citizens. Oh,
And doing a mighty fine job of it.
Would you like another beer?
there's nothing better than a cool ale.
Okay.
You were about to say something about the orcs.
Oh, yeah, right. The orcs are absolutely no threat to the city. They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and the pass is held by the paladins. Not even a meat bug could get through there.
Would you like another beer?
Well, I won't say no to a decent pint.
So I think that's information I can go tell Garvel, the boat maker, down by the docks.
They've even spotted an orc outside of town.
Yeah, right. The dangerous orc outside the city. A real monster of an orc. Well, he's bound to attack the city soon. Listen, we'll kick that fat orc in his fat ass if he comes too close to the city. Got it?
I see. Would you like another beer?
A tasty bitter ale is absolutely the best.
I don't know how much more information I can get out of him. I might just be getting him pointlessly drunk at this point.
You know, you don't often meet someone who'll treat you to a beer. You're all right.
Well, the beer didn't cost me anything, so...
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
And what are
By
you
the
doing here?
explicit order
I'm
of
a
the
novice
Honorable
from
Lord
the
Hagen,
monastery.
the following
I run
decree
errands
is
for the
hereby
magicians
enacted.
and also the
By reason of the imminent
I
danger
have
of an
provided
attack by
3
orcs,
innkeepers
each
in the city
inhabitant
with
of the
wine
city
from the
is to
monastery.
prepare himself accordingly. Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately.
I stopped talking so the herald guy could finish his speech.
Who are the 3 innkeepers?
One of them is the good man here behind the bar. Then there is Kerrigan, who has his tavern on the Temple Square, and Cardiff, the owner of the tavern in the Harbor District.
Did he say innkeepers? Those guys aren't really innkeepers. They're just like barmen.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
We novices seek enlightenment in prayer to Innos and learn the principles of faith from the magicians. We serve them as we serve Innos and prepare ourselves for the union with the fire.
Well, take me to the monastery.
Forget it. Do you know how many creatures I had to evade on the way? When I think of all those blood flies, wolves, and goblins, I'm glad that I don't have to leave here anymore. Besides, you can't enter the monastery anyway.
Why not?
Entrance is only permitted to magicians, paladins, and novices.
How can I become a novice?
If a man feels the deep desire...
Hey, just tell me what the conditions are.
You need the offerings, a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
That's a lot of money.
How am I supposed to get that much gold?
Since you obviously don't know anyone who would pay that for you, you'll simply have to go to work.
Where can I find a sheep?
From the farmers, of course. But you won't get one for nothing.
Alright, so that's information about
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord Andre is commanded to punish every crime or act of resistance against the king's guards most severely. Every inhabitant of Corinus who is guilty of a crime is to report immediately to Lord Andre.
Alright.
Don't bother me, I'm on duty.
He just kind of pushed me off. Okay, so I think that leaves a couple guys. Oh, is this still Pablo? No, Pablo like moves around so much that I never know where he is. I think I can talk to Pablo about the bandits again,
there,
possibly.
Where Adanos stood was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power. And in this place,
Is this Pablo? Don't look like him. No, that is Pablo. Okay.
What do you know about the bandits who robbed Hakon the merchant?
Oh, that matter. Don't remind me. As far as we know, they're responsible for a lot of the attacks on merchants. Those rats have crawled into their holes and don't dare come out again. Once we were able to track them down and follow them, but we broke off pursuit in the woods outside the city. There's too many beasts roaming around there. It's much too dangerous.
How's the situation?
At the moment, it's quiet. Only the bandits outside the city are causing us problems.
Alright, cool. So there's still more people down here in like the docks district that I need to chat with. So here's Meldor. He's over here smoking.
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
Then where exactly are you headed?
Hey, what's up, Slan? That kind of looks like an orc in the chat.
What interesting things are there to see here?
There's a cat house here and a tavern. The landlord's name is Cardiff. If it's information you want, he'll be the right person to talk to. Do you, need money, by the way?
I could always use money.
Are you giving it away?
No, but right across the street here is the house of Lamar, the moneylender. I'm sure he'll give you a few gold pieces. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not that desperate.
Do you work for Lamar?
Smart kid.
Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter.
Yeah, right. And I was about to board a ship and have it take me to the king for an audience. People like you and me haven't been allowed in the upper quarter since the paladins came.
Are you a citizen of this town?
If you mean do I live here? Yeah. But still they won't let me into the upper quarter. Only the Toths can get in there, or the merchants and craftsmen from the lower end of town. The people from the harbor district don't carry much weight in Corinth. There isn't even a regular militia patrol down here.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
Okay, let me
Can't take care of everything for everybody.
just double check. Quest logs. Man, I have so many quests here, and it's getting hard to keep track of what's going on. I've already talked to Lamar, I think. Maybe not. I'm not gonna take his money, but
Honestly,
Let me...
Sure, how much would...
shut up.
yeah, never mind.
I'll
make up...
I'm telling you anything new.
I'm not gonna do that.
Typical is he can't keep anything to himself.
I'm not telling you anything new.
He'd better shut
Okay. Anything here? Nope.
What do you want here?
Nothing.
Go,
Nothing at all.
smart kid.
Talk to these guys. He wants money for strength training, and I'm not gonna do it. And this guy has a quest. I'm gonna read his book stand though. No XP. Oh man, I'm still so far off. I'm getting that XP, I mean.
Ah, you've come just in time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell, a spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions. I know the recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events.
Disremember.
So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed. Even if he has only witnessed such a deed, he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
And he stopped talking. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you get the point.
That was
But to make
interesting.
somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
All right, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back and tell me how it went.
Yeah, so this corpse here, I don't know. I can maybe say it's like a medical cadaver or something. Maybe. He's also got like this skeleton. He's got skeletons hanging from the roof or the rafters. That's kind of weird too. I don't know. He might yell at me if I try to take this potion.
Filthy thief.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
So... I don't know if you can complete his quest just by beating him up. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save that for Valentino. And actually, I want to double check. I did turn this on, right? Yes, okay. For anybody just tuning in, I've discovered that there is a setting in the DX11 mod that
Really, how interesting.
if this atmospheric
These are bad times.
where is it? If this atmospheric scaling setting ever gets disabled, which it's disabled by default, then it glitches out some of the full screen special effects, like that sort of warpy red effect when you pray at a shrine of Beliar, or when the Seekers talk to you, and it just glitches out the dialogue interface so you can't see. So I have to manually turn that thing on every time I start the game, and if I ever forget to turn it on after loading into the game, it will be permanently glitched.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
What can you tell me about the city?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut. There's an extra bed that you can have.
Aren't you afraid of thieves?
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken. Oh, someone stole my statue of Innos.
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
She sounds so disdainful about that. Like reluctant, huh?
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
Yeah, she's just like so happy and enthusiastic. So apparently she didn't give me a quest log about that statue of Innos, but I know that there are a couple of statues that I can retrieve, and I think I can return it to her for some kind of reward. Oh, I heard the snappers through the wall there. Alright, so we got people over here to talk to. Halvor.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The sea is treacherous and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinus to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Someone's got to do the work.
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
Already done that.
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinus lately. That is true.
And he works all day too.
Show me your fish.
That's what I've always
Show me your fish. That sounds so suggestive. So there's like a quest with him at some point. So I'll have to trigger that, come back to him. Let's see. I haven't gone in the brothel yet.
Hey, you! Where you going? No matter what your plans are, there'll be plenty of time later. You're right in front of the Pearl of Corinus, the Red Lantern. This is the most beautiful brothel in all of Myrtana, damn it. Sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern. And now, it's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Nadia, the most passionate flower of the gods. Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
All right.
What are you standing around for out here? Go on in and meet our passionate Nadia. This hot creature of the night will give your life a new meaning.
Okay, I shall go inside. A couple of ladies here, but Bromore in all caps.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
What? The subtitle, the text, and what he actually said did not match up. Yeah, it might be Jamaican. It's like something weird. I was talking about like a New York or Brooklyn accent earlier. Then there was the guy with like that Southern Texas accent, and then there was Jack over here kind of talks with like an Irish accent, and you got a couple of people talking with slightly British accents, and now this guy with like Jamaican or whatever.
Hey, I can take care of you now, baby. Talk to Bromore if you want to have some fun.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
I could tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromore first. I don't want any trouble.
Do I have to pay for her services to get the info?
Talk to Bromore if you want to have some fun.
Okay. I will do that. So I need to get a little bit more money here. Let's see if I get enough valuable information out of her to make this
I want to
worth
have
it.
some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon. Go upstairs with Nadia then. Have fun.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you, lady.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
I'll take the shortcut.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
I've got no time.
I don't know what room she goes to. Maybe this one.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's no secret.
Is there anything I can steal in here?
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
No idea. You tell me. No idea. You tell me.
All right.
That's terrible.
That's no secret.
Let's get it on.
So can we talk now?
We've got enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him. So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia.
Oh my god, her mouth was so glitched.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real bitch.
These are bad times.
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Elveridge, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Things I can tell you.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't eat them,
So look at
I
her
suppose
mouth.
they went to stay with the farmers. Where else would they go?
It's like they did not, like that texture or the model or whatever was not intended to have her mouth open like that, and they're just stretching it like horrifically.
I don't believe
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about
Oh,
people
dear.
who disappear down here at the harbor, but I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas. Now, what about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it after all. Wouldn't you like to have a little fun before you leave?
Yeah, just don't do anything with that mouth of yours. Alright, so this is intercourse with a prostitute. And all of it's made for TV PG-13 glory.
And he works all day.
And then they just kick me out of the cutscene.
I'm staying out.
all day too.
Okay, so I can talk to Peck over here.
That was no big deal.
Hey, what's up?
Man, I'm busy. Leave me alone.
Hey, what's up?
Man,
Everybody knows by now.
There's a way to get him to go back to
I couldn't get away with that.
the barracks, but not sure.
What are you standing around this?
Yeah, we've had that chat already.
really didn't deserve that. Did you pick that up?
All right, I gotta talk to
Business.
Martin, and
Deals out fair punch.
there's a fisherman over here too that I need to chat
And
with.
there's more, believe me.
And this is Martin.
Hey, you have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
Get a little bit closer so I can
Hey!
get a better camera angle.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins.
Same old thing all over.
I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here. So keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop 'em off.
10-4.
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen. We know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it, and some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer can be found with the bandits.
About the weapons dealer? What was that again?
Listen, you're supposed to find out, but it has to be really incriminating.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything or...
Alright. I know this guy will sell stuff, but there's also a glitch like a bug or something where
Hey,
if you look in a merchant's inventory...
can you sell me any?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see.
There's like a bug where if you look in a merchant's inventory...
what was that again?
Listen.
Oh, whoop.
What
then pay it.
And then, like, don't buy something, then the merchant will equip it. So what I want is I want to be able to buy this master sword, because it does a lot of damage, but requires a relatively cheap amount of dexterity. But it costs 2,400 gold, and I have 1 gold. Man, I thought it cost like 1,200. Alright, so I'm gonna have to load my save because when I come back he will have equipped that and I won't be able to buy it from him. But now that I know it costs 2,400, I'm gonna have to procure 2,400 gold somehow, and Canthar already blackmailed 500 gold out of me because I didn't do his quest in time. And we'll see how else I can get that money.
Hey! You're a fisherman?
Now how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Give me all your fish. Wow. Why, what is the context for that?
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was not paying attention.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there, and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
Okay.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
Okay, trouble with the militia. Someone of the militia with influence on the paladins who can help them. Okay. Is there a bed in here? I'd like to sleep. Can I sleep? Can I sleep in this bed? Actually, you know what? Let me sleep until midnight and do Valentino's quest. So there's like sort of three things going on with Valentino. Regis and Corrigan both want to see him get his ass kicked. And oh man, I forgot his name. Ignaz. Okay, so Ignaz wants me to test out that Oblivion spell, so I can kind of do three things at once with that. Now the unfortunate downside to this is it's midnight now, so I gotta wait like 4 in-game hours or something for him to get up and leave.
I need it.
It can't go on so forever. That's totally gonna change.
So I can maybe still talk to a few people before that happens.
Hey!
They hardly know what to believe anymore.
Do you know anything about a thieves' guild in town?
The questions you ask. Of course, there's a thieves' guild here, just like in every big city, and every petty pickpocket or fence is probably connected to it somehow.
They're getting all kinds of seas.
Do you know where I can find the thieves' guild?
No offense, but even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you anything. These people usually react very sensitively to things like that. If you want to get involved with them, you should be very careful.
That's exactly what I said.
Vatras sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have made a lasting impression on him. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name, especially not since the matter with those missing people still hasn't been resolved. Tell me what you need.
Did you pick that up, trouble?
About those missing people. Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
I wouldn't get that from me. Why won't they listen to me?
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Sure.
So why won't they listen to me? Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
That's fine with me. But the decision about whether you will be accepted or not lies with the water mages alone.
Do you really think? Wait and see.
What did you do to impress the water mages?
I protected them for a long time when we were still living with the barrier, and they have plenty of reason to be grateful to me.
What's it like to belong to the ring?
We are very different from the usual communities you can join here in Corinthus. Once you're one of us, we're not going to ask anything of you that you are not ready to do. The only thing we truly require of you is to keep quiet. We work in secret and do not want to let outsiders know who our members are. We shall keep an eye on you. Everything else remains to be seen.
I see.
Who said that? He didn't deserve that. I've got my own opinion about that.
Vatras said you could help me join a community.
Getting tired of being the underdog, are you? All right, I see your point. I can exert my influence with the mercenaries if you want to join Lee. And I'm sure we can find a way to get you into the monastery soon. But the easiest thing would certainly be for you to join the militia. Which community do you prefer?
Did you pick that up then? It's quite obvious.
And once again, I don't know exactly. I think I want to join the militia so that way I can become a paladin. Because I don't think I've ever played as a paladin at Night of the Raven. But the militia and the Thieves Guild are kind of at odds with each other, and I don't know that I want to cause issues with that.
I'll have to think about it.
So let me save my game here and see if I can talk to him and not rule out those other possibilities.
Vatras said you could help me join a community.
Getting tired. All right, I can, and I'm sure. But which?
The militia.
Yes, I can imagine you'd like that, eh? Read the law to other people while you're pocketing their purses. The paladins have set up their provisions store by the harbor. Their provisions master is a good friend of mine. Maybe he can do something for you. His name is Martin.
I could go quite obvious.
I need your help.
And what exactly were you thinking of?
Alright, so it looks like
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Looks like that was kind of a permanent decision. So let me back out of that, just in case I change my mind. Let me also light up a torch so I can see.
Hey!
But he knew that all along.
I need your help.
And what exactly were you thinking of?
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I need some money.
Don't we all? Sorry, but I have none to give you. But Lamar, the moneylender, still owes me a favor. Go to him and borrow whatever money you need. I'll take care of the rest. You'll find Lamar in the harbor district, where it borders on the lower part of town.
But he knew that all along. I don't want to hear that as much.
Interesting. So he can do multiple things for me. Well, he can do one of three things, it looks like. So I can either get money or a weapon or armor. And I don't know that the weapon or the armor will be
I need your help.
Of any benefit.
And what exactly were you thinking of?
Got my own opinion about that.
What about some better armor?
Mateo sells armor, but he'll probably charge you an arm and a leg for it. There is a way you could get it cheaper, though, if you don't mind pulling a fast one on the militia.
What do you mean?
There's a storage area next to Mateo's house, but all the merchandise has been confiscated by the militia. Go to Zurus at the marketplace and get yourself a sleeping spell. Then you send the guards off to Dreamland. I'm sure you'll find some decent armor among Mateo's stock.
I'll believe everything you hear.
Yeah, I kind of already did that, except with an exploit.
I need a better weapon.
There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. Have you tried the marketplace?
Alright.
I need some money.
Don't go to...
So that answers that. Hey, what's up, Drake's Fjord? How's it going? As you can see, I've gotten the game running again. I basically just had to uninstall everything and reinstall everything and cross my fingers.
I would only wait and see. He should have known it'd be a problem.
Yo, wake up, buddy.
Hey, you!
What's the
Lend
matter?
me some money.
Sure, how much?
Give me 1,000 gold coins. I don't think he'll give me 1,000.
1,000 gold coins.
You got a couple of screws loose or something? I'll give you 100. And don't...
Alright, so I think the better option is to say... I think the better option is to ask for 200.
Hey! What about...
there is... What do you... There's a go-to... I'm sure...
Those are all touching that.
I need to go...
That's exactly what I said. So worked up. I could have told you that before.
I had tried just uninstalling the DirectX 11 because I thought that was what the problem was, but it seems that the base game, at least like just Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, with no extra patches or mods other than like the player kit and updates and system packs, it just did not run well on my computer. I was getting like 9 frames a second. So ironically, the game performs like 10 times better with the DirectX 11 turned on.
200 gold coins.
That's a lot of money. I'll see you...
That was no big deal.
You always throw your money...
Don't worry. You've got such a so don't even...
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Here's your money.
Wonderful.
Alright, so that was a little weird.
No idea. You tell me.
I was able to tell him, here's your money back, and that was apparently me like paying off Lara's favor. Man, that was really weird. This was 143. I still need like to pass a few more hours until Valentina will leave the pub, so I don't know. I guess I'll go explore outside for a little bit, try to kill some enemies. Where's my torch? There's blood flies over here I think I can kill, now that I have a slightly better sword. I only want to pull one of them. Sweet.
Nothing to plunder.
Still almost 1,300 XP to go. Nice.
Nothing to plunder. Had there.
Yeah, I did keep the money, actually. When I said, here's your money back, I didn't actually give him any money. Because I only had 1 gold at the time, and so when he gave me 200, it brought me up to 201. And then when I said that line of dialogue about, here's your money back, I didn't actually give the money. Which, like I say, it's kind of a weird way of dialogue. Weird way in the dialogue to resolve Lara's favor. I guess they just didn't want to go back and re-record an extra line of dialogue with him because I think that wasn't in the original game. I think that was added for Night of the Raven. I'm up here looking for a King's Sorrel because I think one maybe has spawned now that I have the quest from Constantino to find a bunch of plants. Yeah, that could be. That's why, like, that dialogue was really weird, that I was able to just say, here's your money back without actually giving them. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see. See, I thought there was supposed to be, like, a book or a line of dialogue from somebody about asking, hey, where do these plants grow? And something somewhere says that King of Sorrels like to grow on high ground and at stone circles. And so I thought one spawned over here, but I'd never found that conversation, so I'm not having any luck finding a King of Sorrel here. Kind of looks like it just hasn't spawned at all. Huh. Well, this does not bode well. Alright, I guess I'll have to look for one elsewhere. The only other stone circle I remember is the one in the farm and the one, like the ritual site past the monastery, but I don't remember. I don't know if there are King of Sorrels there or not. Now I have 202 gold. Nice. I might be dropping frames. Like, I think every now and then my actual game renderer will drop like 10 or 15%, but it's possible that the stream is also dropping frames. Let me look at the software. Yeah, the recording software looks like it says I'm dropping a couple of frames. Alright, so it's 3:19. I don't know exactly when Valentino leaves the pub. He might leave at like 6 in the morning. So I think I'm just going to try to be back around 5. So I think if I just kind of make this loop around this moat and grab as much as I can, fight a couple rats, and head back in. Silver ring, nice. down there we got field raiders, and I think there might also be like a bunch of wargs down there, if I'm remembering right. So that might be a little dangerous to go down there. And of course it's really hard to see in the dark. Oh, I heard a wolf. I think I can maybe fight an adult wolf. Oh man, it still hits really hard. Ah, you got one last chomp in on me. Still just looking for that fire root and king sorrel. Fire root, sweet. Now I just need a king sorrel, which again I thought I knew exactly where to find one, but it's not there. I hear another wolf. I hear two wolves. Oh boy, it really helps to get critical hits in. Is it just the one? I think it is. Ow! I couldn't get turned around fast enough. Good old swamp weed. And these guys. Nope, they don't care. It's been I don't think I've ever been in or out of that gate. And so it's 4:23. So again, I don't think it's quite time for Valentino to leave yet.
So you didn't know that.
Really, how interesting.
Egregious bar talk. Yo, did I miss him?
I don't believe that.
Did he already leave?
That was quite obvious.
What? Oh, that was interesting. I don't see Valentino.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That was quite obvious.
Man, I slept until midnight for the express purpose of being able to do Valentino's quest, and the bastard was not there. Maybe I have to be in the tavern, like, at a certain point for him to trigger his routine to get up and leave. Ay, ay, ay.
We can only wait and see.
He'd
Bartok, Regis,
about that.
Citizen, 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 Citizen. None of these guys
I've heard a thing or two.
are freaking Valentino.
That's not what I heard. Don't tell this to anyone.
Alright.
That was quite obvious.
That's pretty frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna sleep till midnight again and see if I can get him to even spawn there.
I'm no better off myself.
He had better shut up.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Alright, so let's see. Valentino's here. Alright, so this might be a very boring period of time while I just kind of sit here and wait.
He didn't get that from me.
If he doesn't see that, I can...
He can't keep anything.
I couldn't care less.
Don't say you didn't know
I
that.
agree with you completely.
These are bad times.
I used to say that myself.
That's the first I've heard of
I
it.
agree.
That's
So since I tried to do this earlier and somehow got the timing way off,
You completely.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
typical. And he worked.
Alright, it's almost time.
Thought as much.
I adjusted some settings on the streaming software, so let me know how
Really didn't deserve that.
it's looking, like if I'm still
Now that's typical.
losing frames or if the image quality has gone down substantially.
So worked up.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It seemed to have improved based on what I could monitor on the software. Another 8 minutes.
And he works all day too.
I can't believe that.
These are bad times.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Wait a minute. Did he get up and leave?
I witnessed it myself.
I missed it.
I knew that would be a problem.
Alright, so I gotta
can't take care of everything for
I
everybody.
gotta beat this dude up someplace where there's won't be any guards watching. And this guy is inconveniently standing right here, so I think this alley, like right here, is the spot to do it. I think Pablo will be out of the way, far enough away to not get involved in. These guys that are standing up here, I don't think we'll see either. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, no, I'm trying to talk to you.
Wait a minute. Looks like I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
Doesn't matter to me. Thrash me all you want. When I get up tomorrow, I'll be fine again. But you'll have to run around with that mug of yours for life.
Oh, what an insult.
I asked you who you are.
I am Valentino, the handsome, bon vivant and ladies' man. Poor in cares, rich in wisdom and gold, and the women throw themselves at me. If you have problems, keep them. I don't need them. Just you wait.
Yo, this guy's strong as hell.
Never pick a fight with me
what
again.
the hell?
Thanks for the gold, you hero.
Oh my god. I waited all that time and I might not even be able to beat him up. Are you kidding me? Oh, just end my life.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Someone's got to do the work.
That was quite obvious.
Who says things like that?
I wouldn't be so sure.
He simply talks too much.
Let me open up with a fireball. Let's see if I can
just like you said.
maybe do enough damage.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It was just like you said.
Go away, don't
Fireball is gonna cost 5 mana.
That was quite obvious.
It's gonna do 75 damage. I've got 10 mana, so I can maybe cast that twice. I have no idea what his magic defense is.
Just you wait, you son.
Hey, lucked out there. Alright, so I don't know if I have to cast the Oblivion spell on him while he's down or after he gets up. So I'm gonna try it now while he's down, and we'll see. Also, Pablo's like right there, so I hope he didn't see me. Oh, I forgot to steal all his stuff. Damn it.
Oh man, my head.
Damn it, I needed to have beaten him up. I need to steal his stuff. I need that key, and I need that money.
Nothing to plunder.
Oh, I looted all of it. Oh shit, and I got it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't know if that did it. It's like I thought I was supposed to be able to say something to him. Do a second save here.
Wait a minute. Looks like...
Doesn't matter, but you'll...
Wait a minute.
Maybe I need to have said that line first. Let me go try to talk to Ignaz and see if that triggered it.
I used the spell scroll.
Fine, fine. And were you successful?
Yes, it worked.
Excellent. One small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct you in the arts of alchemy. I could also give you some useful things if you want.
Instruct me
to prepare, and you're going to need
Alright, so don't have the experience for that.
Show me.
And ooh, this is the spell. Like if I wanted to really wreck the game, I transform into Shadow Beast and just run around or Dragon Snapper and just run around destroying everything. But I'm not gonna do that. I think for now I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go talk to Regis and Corrigan to complete this quest, and then I'm gonna shut down the broadcast and reset the server and things, and see if that'll help with the stream quality. Actually, where the hell is Regis? Is he still in the bar?
That would be a problem.
That's not what I heard.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Regis. Oh, what? Nope.
I won't tell her a thing from
I just wanted to talk to you, buddy.
Hey!
Really didn't deserve that.
I met Valentino.
And?
I gave him a sound beating.
He deserved it. Here, I found this ring on him when our little disagreement had been settled. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who beats him up.
Someone's got to do the work.
And I think that means I can hand it to Corrigan.
Valentino was unable to pay his bar tab last night. He was blathering something about having been robbed and paying me later on. Really?
And what did you do?
Well, I gave him a good thrashing. What else?
Poor Valentino.
Here, take this ring.
What? Oh, I don't understand.
It used to belong to Valentino. You're welcome to pass it on to the next person who tans his hide.
And I just got a crash. That was great.